Hi friends. I'm really interested to know, is there really anybody who doesn't know this man? So, here's the thing. What and why is this man important? You see, there have been major changes in the last 20 years since the internet revolution broke out. We all know that. You see, IT and technology has affected every man on earth. It has produced big time heroes, for mankind. If you look at our generation or little preceding, the icon has to be Steve Jobs, the man who created Apple, a company which is lying defunct and now became the most valued company in the world. The iPhone is one of the most ubiquitous symbol of style, and at a time, one time it was the most enviable product that people had. Even today, people will boast around their iPhone X and all, and it's something which everybody likes to have. Today, many other phones have better if features, but still it's a symbol to have, the iPhone. But we all know that there's a limit to it. There's a saturation. Smartphones are not going to govern, society going forward. Then came Zuckerberg. Facebook took the country by storm. Sorry, the world by storm. It started off in the US and then everybody else followed. And within a few years, every person had to have a Facebook account. Then WhatsApp came along, and of course, then Zuckerberg swallowed WhatsApp also. Then there are constant changes going on. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, then the whole Uber drive, the whole Uberization of transport. You can see how the transport is getting changed. So all of these transformations have happened. But what lies in the future? This book and this man is the best bet I could find of answering them. If there is someone who has some idea on where technology is to take us in the future, or he is actively now trying to take us there or solve problems using technology, it is this man. So Zuckerberg and Steve Jobs are passe for our generation now, or the generation immediately coming after us. If they have to look for inspiration, they will have to look at Elon Musk. The man is quirky. We all know it. I mean, he's had crazy incidents. He, because of his weirdness, often on national television, his stock prices have tumbled up and down. But that's the sign of a mad scientist as we see going forward in the world. You see, the era of pure technology and pure application based may be also coming to an end. So, this man, by the way, was a part of the earlier wave. He was one of the founders of PayPal. He got some 400 odd million when that got sold. And he could have retired and lived a cozy life for the rest of his life, or maybe dabbled a bit of that money, here and there, 50 million or 100 million, and had a good life. But you know what he did? He took every penny that he got and reinvested into a new company. Being at the forefront of all of IT, he said that these people are definitely solving future problems of today, but the problems of tomorrow are going to be solved by hardcore engineering, hardcore building stuff. So, two of the most ambitious projects of our generation and of the future come from his table. SpaceX, commercializing space exploration, and Tesla, the company that is trying to make world class quality electric vehicles, solving the transport problem. Then you also hear him trying to do radical engineering stuff. For example, in Chicago, these guys have taken some project or something to build a super expressway kind of a tunnel, which direct from the airport to the downtown, where cars can be just go into the underground and then speed away. Now, that was not considered cool till Elon Musk came along. If you had something innovative, it had to be on an app. But Elon Musk has broken those barriers. He has taken on such ambitious projects like SpaceX, which may fail, which may well fail. But I believe the dual generation of easy, just app-based solutions where I'm not by any benchmark saying that an Amazon or a what do you call Facebook are easy, but what I mean is without any brick and mortar, without any absolutely substantial risks, okay, that may be well gone. The problems of tomorrow will have to be solved also on the ground. Elon Musk is the ultimate mad, crazy, ambitious, and nerd of our times. The man is putting all he has got into trying to solve problems. He is the big hitter who may get caught or may score a sixer, and that's the beauty of the man. I mean, history may remember him for a maybe absolutely failed SpaceX program, but he will know that he tried, and that's the beauty of him. The man, by every benchmarking sites, by every benchmark. There's another very interesting aspect about him. You see, he has named his company Tesla, which made me fall in love with him more. I don't know how many of you guys know about Nikola Tesla, and that's a very interesting story together. In the early 1900s and all, there were two men who were shaking the world with their inventions. One was Thomas Edison, the man who founded GE, who got a lot of acclaim in his lifetime and even today. He was the good boy. And then there was this maverick called Nikola Tesla, who was responsible for a lot of the inventions around electricity, etc. And a lot of his stuff was ridiculed at that time. And he dabbled in a lot of things linking all of these discoveries to spirituality, also talking about this magic of 369, the vortex, etc., etc. And a lot of that stuff was considered mumbo jumbo then. Nikola Tesla's lot of thoughts were considered absolute bullshit in those times. And today there is this huge cult following of Nikola Tesla, which say that he was the bigger genius of the two. Tesla died broken hearted, some would say alone, lonely. Even in his personal life, he had the same kind of issues. But over the years, for all underdogs and you can say mad nerdies, Tesla became an even bigger legend than Thomas Edison. When Elon Musk names his company Tesla, I immediately draw the link and see that he also probably is inspired by the same Nikola Tesla. That for me makes him the Tesla of our generation. And therefore, Elon Musk is someone one should read about if one has aspirations to understand what kind of inventions will shape humanity in the next 10 days. In the next 10 years. Okay, what is going to shape the future in the next 30-40 years is not going to be Facebook. Though Facebook will be a very important part of our lives. What I'm talking about is groundbreaking. But the way this man is thinking, if one wants to understand all of these things, one needs to read about Elon Musk.